In a quiet little town lived a curious boy named Leo. He spent his summers at his grandfather's cottage, a place that smelled of old books and fresh honey. One sunny afternoon, Leo watched his grandfather carefully harvesting honey from a beehive. "Grandpa," he asked, "why do you love honey so much?" His grandfather smiled, his eyes twinkling. "Leo," he said, holding up a spoonful of glistening gold, "this isn't just honey, this is wisdom." The bees travel far and wide, visiting thousands of flowers to gather the tiniest drops of nectar. Wisdom is just like that. You must explore, learn from many different sources, and gather small pieces of knowledge every day. Over time, all those little drops will turn into something rich and sweet, just like this honey. That summer, Leo took his grandfather's words to heart. He started his own quest for nectar. He didn't just read his school books. He devoured stories from the local library, watched documentaries about distant stars, and spent hours listening to the elderly neighbors share tales of their past. Each new fact, each story, was a tiny drop of nectar. But it wasn't always easy. Sometimes the books were confusing and the subjects were difficult. Leo felt frustrated, like a bee caught in a spider's web. He remembered what his grandpa said about the bees traveling far and wide. So he didn't give up. He asked his teachers for help. He discussed ideas with his friends, and he kept exploring one flower at a time. Years passed and Leo grew up. He became known in his town not just for being smart, but for being kind and understanding. When his friends had problems, they came to him, and he'd share his honey, the insights he had gathered over the years. He realized his grandfather was right. The knowledge he had collected made his life sweeter and even better. It allowed him to share that sweetness with others. His life wasn't just full of knowledge. It was full of the joy that comes from sharing it. So, what nectar will you gather today? What small piece of knowledge will you add to your own jar of honey? Some stories are held, not rushed. Thank you, Dream Night Travel Dubai, for holding this one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.